You are listening to Single Smart Female.
This is Jen,
And Jen,
letting it all hang out for your love life.
examining your dating experiences and answering your hot topic dating questions.
Just you and us, Jen squared. No topic is off limits and no filters involved.
We are here to help you do dating on your terms.
If you have a question you would like us to answer or would like to immediately upgrade your love life with our collection of classes and exclusive merchandise, meet us over now at singlesmartfemale.com. Hey, all my single, smart females out there listening right now. It's your Jens, your romantic fairy godmamas, here today to help you with your love life by answering your questions, your Q&As. Hi, Jen, by the way.
Hi, gorgeous.
I'm so glad to see you.
I'm happy to see you.
I wish they could all see us.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Maybe.
Mhm.
Maybe never. You're just going to listen to us forever.
We're ghosts.
Ghosts of all good things to come romantically.
Ooh, yeah.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Was it the ghost of the Christmas past or the ghost of romance future?
Yes.
Romantic
the ghost
future?
of romance future. That's us.
Romance future. Okay.
Are you making fun of me?
No, I'm making fun of me.
Oh, from Texas.
Yeah, my really bad Texas accent. All right. So, I hear you have a question.
I do. It's
Okay.
actually not mine, but
Okay.
it is a listener submission.
Sweet.
Yes.
What's her name?
Her name is Miss Should I Give Him Another Chance?
Oh, okay. Let's do this.
All right. Hi, Jens. First off, I would like to say my love life has been better than ever since listening to your show. I'm happy to hear that.
She also said that when we asked how she found us, she said, I just stumbled upon greatness. I love you.
That's so cute.
And you're right. You did.
Yes, you did. Welcome. We love you. We love your show. I currently have a little mantourage. I wouldn't quite say a stable one, but hey, I'm a starter.
She's got a starter mantourage.
Starter mantourage. It's so cute. We all
Fucking
start
awesome.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but the most important thing is that you're doing it.
Mhm.
So prior to, I was off and on dating a guy for about 2 years who I was so hyper focused on, I literally could not even look at another man without thinking of him. Also, let me add, he was a long distance lover and he was the MIA king.
Ooh.
He would go missing for months at a time, and no matter what, I was still focused on him. The times we did spend together, they were great, and we got along well. However, we did get in a huge argument one time because I flipped out on him about something I found in his apartment that I later realized was mine. Whoopsie.
I hear you, sister.
She even said, oops, embarrassing, which caused him to go MIA, but this time with an excuse. After a few months, we reconnected again, but still showing the inconsistent patterns. I tried not to let it bother me, but it always did. Every time I would mention it or express my feelings, it seemed that he would shut down. Eventually, I stopped putting in so much effort because it was crushing my soul that I wasn't getting the same in return. I wanted answers as to why he was treating me like this. Was it just me? Or was it another female? So that's when I put on my detective hat and became obsessively focused on searching for answers via social media. Dun, dun, dun.
Yep.
I know. I pretty much became a social media stalker, but you know what they say. You look and you shall find. So there it was. I found the girl he had been secretly dating. Looking at her account, it seemed like they were in love. But looking at his account, he seemed to be a single man. Either way, I ended up messaging him and her. In parentheses, don't think I'm crazy, Jens, but I needed answers. Okay.
We love you regardless.
We do. We all have a little crazy sometimes. But of course, things blew out of proportion and she was angry. However, she said they were not in a relationship, but basically were. He and I were arguing, and the only response he had for me was, I don't talk to her like that. At this point, I came to the realization I needed to leave him alone because it was becoming toxic and I was only going to be insecure in this situation. Fast forward, a month went by and he wanted to talk, so I agreed. Again, he started shutting down about his feelings as I was pouring out mine. After leaving the sit down, I felt it was pointless and he continued to see the other female. I blocked him on everything and decided to move forward. We did not contact each other at all for almost 2 months. Randomly, he messaged me out of the blue, pouring out all of his feelings, basically saying, he hurt me, he's sorry, he can't stop thinking about me, and he misses everything we had. This was extremely shocking coming from a man who never expresses himself. But I held it together and simply replied, I wish things were different, but accept how things are. Although I wanted to drop my whole mantourage, the starter mantourage, and jump right back in, but I couldn't. That would be too easy for him. Should I give it another shot or let him be? Ugh, I miss him so much. Miss, should I give him another chance?
Okay, my short answer is no. And I don't say that often.
Mic drop, bye.
This is a no, and I'm going to explain why. And I know that's not what you wanted to hear from me, but I'm going to love you hard right now. This is way too much drama for your mama. And relationships that start off this way tend to almost exclusively keep going this way. There are some serious trust issues that have already been established. You've set the precedent with. And you only have a baby mantourage right now. You haven't really stepped into the world that you deserve to be in, which is being treated exclusively like the adored woman you are and really feeling that for the first time. Plus, I have to explain something. We as women tend to, once we move into the world of being an adored woman, we get an invitation to go back. And this is your invitation to go back to what things used to be, to the crazy, the cycle of drama and
To the
feelings
less
all
than.
over, feelings all over the place. This is the universe asking you, this is what you used to like. You sure you don't want this anymore? It's a test. So, yeah, I think it's fantastic that he stepped up and said all this, but he's proven nothing. A guy's words at this point, after proving so much else, it means nothing. You're not strong enough to handle having him in your entourage. So this is one of those very, very rare times where I say absolutely fucking not. No.
She means that too. I can tell.
I don't say that often, but no. You deserve to spend time in real time in our world and being adored, being cherished, having guys that are honest with you, having a great time exploring your options. The reason you hyperfocus, we all hyperfocus on men, is because we don't believe we deserve better. So hyperfocus is actually a muscle that you develop. You turn your attention to him and then you choose again and again and again to keep turning your attention to him, and that turns into obsession. And then we call it something that we can't control, when it's just a habit that we've formed. It's just a fucking habit that we have formed. And by choosing to do it over and over again. So my hard love to you right now is no. You need to break an obsessive habit of something. You're being invited back into a world that didn't serve you, that made you feel fucking crazy, that made you do things that are out of line with who you are and out of integrity with the adored woman you deserve to be. So absolutely fucking no. Jen, thoughts?
Tell me how you really feel, Jen.
I do adore you, by the way. I do. This is just one of those things that I can't sit here and sit on the sidelines and tell you that with a good conscience that this is a possibility.
Yeah. And so she's just starting off in the mantourage world.
Mm-hmm.
And I am super excited for you for doing that. And she spent 2 years with this gentleman, right? And then
back and forth
for 2 years, a little up and down yo-yo. And he went MIA, which drove her crazy. And I hate that feeling too when they go MIA. But here's the deal. When you feel great about yourself, when you are an adored woman, that MIA stuff, that up and down yo-yo, it doesn't turn you on anymore. What turns you on is when a guy is really trying to impress you,
mm-hmm.
when he really steps up, when he shows up to your first date with flowers, when he remembers something that you said when you were out walking and says, oh, she liked that. I'm going to go pick that up for her.
I'm going to do that for her.
Yeah, I'm going to do this. That's what is such a turn on. Someone who's giving you half-ass attention is actually a super big turn off. You're better than that.
I mean, you can pat yourself on the back that he came out and said this, and I can guarantee you it has a lot to do with the fact that you've actually started your Mantourage, that he's stepping up like this. But that doesn't mean he deserves to be back into your Mantourage. He's proven nothing at this point by saying these things. We always look at what a guy does versus what a guy says. Ultimately, we want a guy that what he does lines up with what he says, but you always look at his actions over his words.
Yes, if there's conflict, the actions speak louder.
Yeah, and the fact that all of this has been going on, that's the actions. That's what we observe. And he has proven at this point that, and not that you haven't done some things to contribute to this stuff, but you need to own your piece of it and realize that all this drama was happening for a reason. We all think that the narrative out there is that real love is about all that friction that happens between us. It's supposed to feel insane and fun. And then there's all this friction so that you can break apart and then have to come all the way back together and climb over everything and everybody to be back together. And then that's what true fucking love is. No.
Yeah, and that fear and panic.
Yeah, fear and panic. No. It's no. True, incredible, amazing, toe curling. Oh my God. Love has nothing to do with that. Nothing. You do not want to be with the guy that you can't live without. You want to be with the guy that you don't want to live without. Huge fucking difference. Huge. Okay, lover girl, it's time for the final thought on today's show.
Pick the man you don't want to live without, never the man you can't live without. This show is brought to you by Irresistibility, expert help for women with online dating. Are you experiencing inbox crickets or real-life crazies? It's not you, it's your online dating profile. Let us help you do online dating that leads to real-life love and romance. Go to helpmeonlinedate.com and we will send you the first 2 video chapters of our program for free.
Hey, lover girl, this is Jen again. Don't forget to subscribe to the show in your favorite podcast app, as well as share Single Smart Female with all of your single smart girlfriends. And if you would like to play around and learn more about Mantourage dating, come see me at singlesmartfemale.com. Talk to you next time.